Hey ladies and gentlemen, it is Dan the Bugman here. I'm going to be taking you with me today. We're going to be servicing 11 jobs. We're going to be doing about $1,200 or so. I'm just finishing up getting my truck ready for the day. I'm in here. Oh, I forgot that thing's kind of broken. And it's $1,200 for the company today. I've made these videos before where I tell you guys like what jobs I'm doing and how much I'm charging. And a lot of the questions were like, oh, is this for me or is this for the company? It's for the company, but I'm taking you with me today. I'm going to show you everything, really, like all the highlights of the day. I know we've got some really good jobs in store. I've got bed bug jobs, roaches, some initial services, which are always fun for just general pest control. Whenever customers call us for the first time, there's always something going on. You know, there's some kind of infestation. So I think we've got some spiders or ants going on today. So I'm going to show you how I treat those. I'm going to show you exactly what products I use. I'm going to show you what software I'm using today and how the software helps with my routing and scheduling. An absolutely beautiful day to exterminate some pests. On the way to do like a commercial quote. Those are always great commercial services, and see if we can get them on a normal monthly, quarterly service. I just ran a red light a little bit. Don't mind me. We just got to the first job. This job is $0 and it should take me like 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to talk to them and show you guys if there's anything interesting, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so they're having some mice problems here. Nothing too crazy. This building is super new, and it's just in like an industrial park. I mean, nothing fancy going on. There's no like dumpsters. They don't handle any food here. So I'm thinking a quarterly service would be plenty to get them under control. We'll do something a little more frequent than a quarterly for the first couple of months, just to make sure that the mice are under control. But it's really important for just like any kind of business, in my opinion, to have some kind of just preventative service for mice or any other kind of general bug. So we're going to email him a quote tomorrow, and then we'll be headed to our next job. But I wanted to show you something cool about the software that I use. The software is called BrioStack, and as you can see, I have 10 more jobs for today. Most of the jobs are around town in Bowling Green, and there's a couple of jobs that are out here in the country. And the good news about those jobs, unfortunately, there's a lot of drive time, but I put those on my day today because based on my phone call with the customer, that's going to be a very juicy bed bug and roach service that I really wanted to film and show you guys today. So I'm super excited about doing that job with you. We're going to do that at the end of the day, so you might have to stick around and see. In the meantime, I want to show you guys this lightning bolt right up here at the top. I press this button every morning. I call it the lightning bolt button, but the technical term for it from our software company is the optimizer. They specialize in pest control software, and they're actually sponsoring today's video, but it's perfect because I've been using this software for almost 3 years now, and it does a super good job. I wanted to show you guys this optimized feature. It uses the time frame that we're given and the distance between the stops and puts them in the most optimized route possible to save me time, and time is money. One really cool feature that BrioStack uses in their software that allows me to make the most out of every day that I can. We're at the next beautiful customer's house, and it's a termite inspection and like a bed bug inspection and just like a general pest spray and inspection. I actually talked to them on the phone yesterday, and it was super confusing, so I don't even know what to expect, honestly. I'm going to take you guys in there with me and see what's going on. I have this marked as $0, but we're going to charge them to do something today. I'm just not sure exactly how much I'm charging or what I'm doing. So I'll let you know the price on this one. I just noticed a couple up here on the...
How did they survive us bombing the house?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh,
I see it
now I see him.
Oh dear God. So how is he not being bit?
Well, everyone reacts differently, you know. Like I actually did a test on myself where I let a bed bug bite me, and one of my coworkers did it with me, and it was part of a training exercise. And my friend had really bad reactions, but I didn't have any reaction at all. There's some more adults right there.
How do we kill him?
Burn it down with fire. They're parasites, and they're only parasites to humans, and they get transferred to other people, usually through like sleeping or staying over at someone's house that has them. but it could be anything as simple as like restaurant or movie theater. You know, you just sit in, but it just takes a couple to start a population of them.
So, and you didn't see any in...
So
that's the only room you've actually seen them in.
That's correct. I can keep inspecting if you're really curious.
No.
But I don't want to flip over all the mattresses and leave a big mess. A lot of times they'll hide. I mean, they're super good at hiding. That's the problem. Like, you guys haven't seen anything. The initial service, we send 2 technicians over here. It'll, like I said, take a couple hours. But for a 3-bedroom house, we charge $750 for the initial treatment. We ask for a payment at the time of service if you can. If you can't, we can take half up front and then set up payment plans over the next couple months with a credit card on file. All right, guys, this is where we found the bed bug, most of the bed bug activity. They're gonna do the full treatment in a couple of days when they're ready. For today, I'm just gonna do a spot treatment with the Defense NXT, a pressurized solution by CSI Pest. This is just kind of like a quick knockdown, almost a courtesy thing just for the customer. Just a little peace of mind to know, these bed bugs we found, we're gonna get them. So they can at least like sleep in peace for a couple of nights before we do the treatment. We're gonna be back in about 48 hours to do the full bed bug treatment. And we're also gonna treat up here around, you guys saw it earlier, all this area with the bed bugs. There's one just down there hanging out, and there's obviously a bunch up there. I don't know what it is about the nature of bed bugs, but they love being like up underneath things. They're never gonna be just like on the top of something. They're gonna be in the cracks. So I'm just using the Defense NXT just to treat this area, give the customer a little bit of relief initially. Actually, I'm gonna go over here on this side of the bed. I see some activity over there. I don't know how I'm supposed to fit through here. There's another adult bed bug just hanging out. Give it a quick squirt. There's eggs around it as well. There's even eggs back in here underneath it, so I'm gonna spray that. When we do the full treatments, all the mattress and the frame and everything's gonna get treated. They do have bed bugs. They thought at first that it was like spider bites or ticks or mosquitoes, and they had a bunch of whelps all over their arms and legs. They said that they had seen a tick inside, and that was a big hint to me because I know bed bugs kind of look like ticks anyways. I mean, that was the first thing I started to look for was bed bugs. I looked around the couches, didn't see anything, and then I went to the bedrooms and did find that activity around the bedrooms. I don't know if you guys heard this. They actually have someone, maybe a family or friend that stays with them who has Down syndrome, and he stays sometimes at another facility that takes care of other people with mental disabilities, and they had been having bed bug problems there over the past few months. So that's almost certainly where they got this infestation from. Like I said, bed bugs have to come from somewhere else. So you get them on your clothes and then come home and then sleep in someone else's bed, and then there they are. That's what happened here. I'm gonna inspect this crawl space for termites. Everything's looking fine so far, but they have bed bugs and they want a termite treatment done. So that's obviously like 2 of the most expensive things we do for service. So it's a pretty profitable inspection here, but I'm looking around and everything looks good. That is some good news. They don't have termites, but I would always recommend a preventative termite treatment as well. They haven't had a termite treatment since they lived here, and it's been like 25 years. All right, guys, I quoted them for termites using a product called Taurus SC by Control Solutions. Square footage about 1,800, linear footage about 200. We calculate based on linear footage. I just signed my name there. Their bedbug quote was $750 for the initial service. Their termite treatment quote was $1,175. And if you add them together, that comes up to $1,925. But if they want to do both of them tomorrow, I'm going to give them a discount, $30 or so, to do them both, which is great. And if they want to do them at the same time, I'll give them a discount. So I'm going to go in there and see if they want to do the services and see if they have any more questions. And then we'll be headed to the next job. This beautiful house behind me, I'm doing a quarterly service and also a flea treatment inside the house. I think maybe outside too. Guys, I'm gonna go inside and spray first and talk to them and see what's going on. Quarterly service and a flea service, and we're charging $215 for this service today. On the inside today, I'm using Teco Trio as the main inside chemical treatment. I just pour 1 ounce into this 1-gallon sprayer. It's got an IGR in there, so it's gonna help with those fleas to break the life cycle. There's actually 3 active ingredients that help with controlling these pests' life cycle, and that's why it's called the Teco Trio. The trio means 3 for any of you math nerds out there. With all my services in general, I always start on the inside of the house, do the inside stuff, and then do the outside. And then, yeah, carefully pour it in there. It's pretty cool to watch it mix like that. Kind of turns that white color.
Somebody went around those.
Yeah.
I tried to get in the tuck. So
Yeah, you can spray it.
what are you saying?
Well, I mean, there's so many openings, you know.
I know.
It's so hard to tell. Well, the most common places are kind of on the back side.
Okay.
So I always pull it out and check, you know. There's little bitty eggs down here.
Where?
All over.
On the floor?
No, not quite on the floor, but that tiny white speck, like that's a bedbug egg.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. I mean, it's almost microscopic how small they are. But like there's and I think actually that alcohol made this one run out of the crack.
Where is it?
It's just kind of hanging out right there. That's not even an adult. It's just like the same size, but.
I know it don't kill the eggs, but they said, oh, that is nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah, I mean, if you soak it in alcohol, you know, that will kill it. I definitely recommend getting a treatment, though. And they like getting on the bottom of these. So this is, I mean, if you want us to do treatment, I mean, we always flip it and check, you know, the bottoms. Not rely on the alcohol as a full
I
treatment.
don't.
Okay,
I don't.
okay.
I'm just going.
My professional opinion, you know, it'll
if you
help.
see one crawling and this will kill it right
Yeah.
now, I'm all for any,
Okay, gotcha.
any dead ones.
Yes.
I like dead ones.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, it's just, we're scratching and itching all the time.
You know, whenever we find bed bugs in someone's home, you know, we always recommend just treating the whole house. So we'll treat all of the couches that are being, all the love seats, couches, sofas in this room that are being used, which is, you know, all of them, just preventatively. There's another prime example of bed bugs, guys. And I don't know if you heard that, but that lady's husband has Parkinson's disease, so there's caretakers coming in and out of their home like every day, and there's just a lot of people coming in and out, and they think that's where they got them. He's also been to the hospital a lot recently. Sometimes bed bugs can transfer through hospitals. You know, it's just a matter of chances. I'm gonna give them a quote, and we're gonna hopefully get this treatment on the schedule for one day next week. But that was another $0 service. I've had, gosh, a few of those. I've had 4 $0 services today, which is not normal, but they were all inspections or selling, you know, potential future jobs. Sometimes you got to do that in order to get these customers going. We try to sell everything we can on the phone in the office, but sometimes we just need to go on site and get a quote and make sure the customer understands what we're going to do for the treatments. Another prime example of bed bugs, but the customer is currently looking at me through the window, wondering what I'm doing. So I'm going to go talk to them, give them a business card, and then head to the next job, which I'm actually spraying my house today and one of my friends' houses. So I'll show you guys some cool stuff with the software here in a second when I get to these next houses. This is the service that I did on my house. Believe it or not, I will admit it, I actually had some ants in my house recently. Sometimes I neglect doing a normal pest control service at my own house. I treated the house for ants, and I have all of these quick applications built in through the BrioStack system, so I don't have to manually enter in every single little detail about a normal pest spray. And then it's super quick and easy to just fill out the notes for the customer. It shows up, it sends them an email automatically with an appointment record attached with all the details about what I did with the service, and it's super, super handy. And really, I can't say enough good things about BrioStack. They've helped my family's company save tons and tons of money over the past 3 or 4 years. Well, guys, I saved the most exciting job for last, as I always do. This customer, I will show you for sure when I get in there, but they have bed bugs and cockroaches, the dynamic duo that we don't get to see very often. So I'm very excited to see how this service turns out. From what I understand is They are hoarders and they're very dirty, and they've had bed bugs and they've had roaches for a while, so I'm hoping that this is a really good one. I'm driving 30 minutes outside of town just to do this job today, just to film it for you guys, so I hope you, well, I hope it's good. I hope I don't waste my time, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have enjoyed this video so far, please smash the like button, and I will get to this house, talk to the customer, and show you guys exactly what's going on, and hopefully we got some good stuff today. Just got to the house that I was telling you about. I had a good feeling, guys. I had a really good feeling. There's even like, guys, look at this spider just protecting the doorknob. I'll just go ahead and say it, guys, right now. As I'm walking into this person's house, I think this is the worst cockroach infestation I've ever seen. They have bed bugs as well. Let me just show you how bad the roaches are here. I'm gonna do a whole video about this because, frankly, it deserves it. Because this is terrifying in every way imaginable. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, and this is just a warning. Someone lives here, and this is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. But, well, check that out, guys. This is someone's house. This old broom. See all that stuff inside that broom there? Oh, keep going up. Keep going up, guys. Those are cockroaches. German cockroaches. Thank you for watching this video. This is going to be the end of today's video, but I'm going to post very soon a recap of exactly how I did this horrendous treatment, what I used, what products I used, how I did it, how I talked to the customer, and I mean, it's going to get worse. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you have any questions about any of the jobs that I did today, and if you want to watch the next video, go ahead and check it out in the next video I make on my channel. See ya.